So I call everybody. I greet everyone specially. Hope we all are having a wonderful day and a happy weekend in advance. Eshegon. Um, it's been a while. Emma Beno, we've been away with family and everything, but in a year I have time. And first, I want to commend everyone on this side. Pé àkú àdúrótì àdẹ̀dúpẹ́ pé ọlọ́run ò bójú wa jẹ́ ọmọwùnmí náà ò bójú wa jẹ́ pé bíbélì sọ pé ìró ayọ̀ la ó máa gbọ́ náà àgọ́ àwọn lódodo ìró ayọ̀ dẹ̀ ni à ń gbọ́ ní sáìdì wa ń bíbà yìí àwọn ni wọ́n ní ìbànújẹ́ àwọn dẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa lament because ọlọ́run ti gbéṣẹ́ ńlá lé wọn lọ́wọ́ wọ́n dẹ̀ máa bá rìn káàkiri àdúgbò ni. So I have some few things to say because I've not really had time over things that has been happening over and over. So I'll just be picking on everything one after the other. I didn't take care. My better like to be this issue of this old DNA of a thing. Ṣẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ DNA yìí àwọn Yorùbá máa ń pòwe kan wọ́n ní pé ẹ̀lúùlù tó ń fòjò orí ara ẹ̀ òun ló ń fà sí. The old DNA strategy was a whole money-making scheme, a whole agenda to intimidate and box Omowunmi and Liam to a corner. That was the whole thing about the DNA. Because the backbone, that over time, directly or indirectly, Josie has made it very, very clear that he's not after anything aside his own personal interest. He has made it very, very clear. So all those like few things to which he has said. And now, the old DNA, nígbà tí issue DNA tán feel pé they were using it to malign Omowunmi, wọ́n fi ń bà lórúkọ jẹ́, wọ́n ń ṣe kinní kan. It was sweet. They got carried away with it. Owó ń wọlé, everything ṣe kinní kan. He was saying things, they were making claims, allegations and everything. Nísìnyí, see, we need to understand something. There are so many reasons why Josie cannot and would not want the DNA to be done. Àgbàlagbà Rich Grace jáde ó ń sọ fún yín pé tán bá ṣe DNA yẹn tó bá wà positive gbogbo àwọn làwọn máa kú sẹ́wọ̀n. The question you need to ask yourself is ta ló charge wọn, ta ló sue wọn, ta ló fẹ́ rán wọn lẹ́wọ̀n. Has Omowunmi said anything about it? Okay, tí bá ṣe DNA lásán o mo máa sue yín o mo máa ṣe. Has she said anything? But Bíbélì sọ wípé bí wọ́n bá ṣe rere ara kì ó àyà ọbí. See, beyond DNA, Omowunmi ló kàn fẹ́ ṣe DNA for clarification o. Omowunmi ló fẹ́ ṣe yẹn for clarification. But reason tí àwọn ò ṣe fẹ́ ṣe DNA tó ń ṣe fẹ́ jẹ́ kó wà positive rárá gbọ́n àbí kó má ṣe rárá. Have you forgotten that the case wọn pẹ̀lú ọba ó ṣì wà ń bẹ̀ o? And the only thing, it is not as if like ẹni pé àwọn ti settle case yẹn amicably o wọ́n ti ní kàn máa lọ àbá yín ṣe case mọ́ àṣẹ anything no. No. The DNA is going to open so many things, so that is one. Don't forget the fact that this man has not only even maligned Omowunmi alone. He has been saying things regarding the government, the police, the everything. Even his followers, they've accused not just the governor, the police, the magistrates, everything. But this man, it is not wípé bí a pé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu tán bá sọ pé AI or anything. Not once, not two video, not three video evidence that this man has said after the DNA is being conducted. Òun máa sọ ẹni tó pọ̀ mọ́ òun. Do you think they are not thinking about all of this? Èèyàn dúró ń sọ fún yín pé òun ò lè fi sáàni òun lẹ̀sẹ̀ pé lọ́ọ̀yà òun lélẹ́yìí òun ò lè fi lọ́ọ̀yà yìí lẹ̀. Ṣé fi ìpojú lásán ni? This man knows what he's doing. And for me, what I think he wants to do before is ṣe bóun lòun gbé kéèsì lọ sí court. Tó bá ní kó appear lẹ́ǹkan, tóun ò bá appear, tóun ò bá lọ lẹ́lẹ́kejì, tóun ò bá lọ lẹ́lẹ́kẹta, bóyá wọ́n á da kéèsì nù. And one thing, irrespective of kò sí béèyàn ṣe fẹ́ paint Josie or anything, in some areas I give it to him. That man is very, very smart and intelligent. Ẹ lè sọ pé kò kàwé, carpenter ni mí, kìnnìkan. That man is very, very intelligent. Ó dẹ̀ ti master, ó ti study bí social media ṣe ń work, especially àwọn tó wà online yìí, ó ti mọ bọ́n ṣe ń work. Because ó ti mọ̀ wípé kò sí bóun ṣe lè ṣe wrong if maybe the after it doesn't come tí ò appear and anything, bí a pé tí magistrate yẹn bá lọ rule àbí tí judge yẹn bá lọ rule pé òkè bí a kan lọ ṣe lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. He knows the way the people àwọn supporter òun lórí social media nínú kitchen ẹ̀ nínú àwọn kitchen cabinet ẹ̀ ó ti mọ bọ́n ṣe máa lọ kúkú láìsí yẹn wípé wọ́n ní kán lọ ṣe DNA yẹn lẹ́yìn òun. The same way their very daft man could on camera and be shouting, how could they do a DNA with the grandma, with the kinikon. So he understands how they can manipulate the reasoning of their gullible followers. And that is what this man has been doing. To den rely lórí tó ń work fún. Because if not, okay, ẹ wo ru àná, ẹ wo nǹkan tí àwọn people yìí tó sọ the topic lánàá from morning till night. How will you tell me an elderly person, over 50-year-old man, pẹ̀lú Gurexi, how will you tell me like two people left Lagos wọ́n lọ sí Abuja and you are saying like àwọn kan náà gbé bàbá kúrò ńbẹ̀, àwọn kan náà gbé bàbá kúrò ńbẹ̀? You cannot, like, they've built, this man has been able to build something that he feels that nobody can hold him accountable for anything. Rather for them to face him, they would always, Emma would not, tí Josie, àwọn kókè kọ́ ọ̀tẹ́ ní fẹ́ face ẹ̀. Ẹ máa rí pé kọ́ ọ̀tẹ́ nìyẹn máa lọ o, kọ́ ti jọ agree pé nǹkan báyìí. Àwọn fọ́ kan máa sọ fún pé kò yẹ ká ṣe kíní yìí, kò yẹ ká ṣe nǹkan báyìí. And kí ni reason gbogbo kíní yẹn ni wípé, see, till when this whole thing will be over in the next 5-10 years, ṣebí àwọn àṣírí mi la ṣe ń gbọ́ díẹ̀díẹ̀. Some people will they will keep protecting and covering for this man because gbogbo wọn ti jọ ṣe nǹkan àṣírí síra wọn lọ́wọ́. Gbogbo wọn pátá, in one way or the other, there is a secret of each and every one of them Josie is holding. Kò ń ṣe pé bí a pé the likes of Comfy, the critical thinkers and the likes, pé wọn ò lè wá fún now. It's not that maybe they cannot come for him. It's not that they cannot come for him, but they know there is something tí gbogbo wọn jọ ní dání. But there's something tí gbogbo wọn ti jọ wẹ̀ sí lọ́wọ́, because kò sí tó ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ owó eléyìí. Ó lè sọ fẹ́ pé ṣé o rántí pé nígbà tán ní kan fún mi 500,000, ẹ̀yin náà yọ 200,000 nù ẹ̀, èmi 300,000 ló fi jíṣẹ́ fún mi o. Ìwọ́n sìn o máa fẹ́ protect ara ẹ̀, o fẹ́ jẹ́ kó jáde. So there's a secret tí gbogbo wọn ní, and ibi tó wọ̀ sí dé ni wípé it is as if that these people want.
Oluwatosin Submission bí Bukky Jesse sọ pé òun fún 100,000 every month Josie lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
So there is this secrecy between Lord or everybody. Want to just, there's something about this justice. See, each one of them to uncover. Tí ó bá sí lọ́wọ́ Josie direct, ó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹlòmíì. Torí ẹ̀ ló jẹ́ wípé tí ẹni táṣírí ẹ bá wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó bá support Josie ó lè go against ẹ̀ because ó mọ̀ wípé àṣírí ẹ wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó bá dẹ̀ go against ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú gbogbo bọ́n yẹn ti sọ kí ni the fracas they will come out and spill your secret gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn nìyẹn because I don't understand how will an elderly man go to Abuja ó kúrò ń bẹ̀ and this man has come on his life to tell you people that he doesn't have issues with Berekete ọjọ́ tó ń bá lówó mọ́tò òun á gbọ̀nà bẹ̀ so why do you now want to hold somebody responsible each time Josie does any wrong there is somebody they are blaming for it Josie will sign the document and everything rather than these people to face Josie Sanshitu then face for what the lawyer will advise his client but at the end of the day nǹkan tí client bá lóun fẹ́ ṣe òun ló fẹ́ ṣe now but for everything tí Josie ṣe nínú kéèsì from day one ṣẹ́ni nǹkan tó dẹ̀ bá wa débi nìyẹn o nǹkan tó bá wa débi òun nìyẹn from day one these people have chosen not to see any wrong in the actions of Josie. They want to blame everybody for the misfortune of this man. Everybody aside Josie. Oh, nígbà tó ń sọ wípé bọ́bọ́ yìí ó young nígbà tó ti kúrò lé tó lọ ń ọ́zù tó ṣe kíní kan báwo ló ọmọ tí máa sáré máa kan kóló tó jẹ́ wípé at age 16 ló ti ń provide fún family and everything. Àwọn people will change years 10 years and no see mommy. Wọ́n lọ sin ọmọ wọ́n lọ ṣe kíní kan wọ́n kánjú sí ọmọ we all saw these things from the beginning we watched the Ballet's interview kéèsì ò tí ì di báyìí ń gbà yan anything bẹ́ẹ̀ bí ọjọ́ kejì tán ti sin bọ̀bọ̀ yìí àbí tán ti fẹ́ ọjọ́ tán sin gan ni fídíò Ballet ti jáde nípò òru náà fẹ́ gbé ọmọ yẹn wá kó wá sí òun lòun sọ fún ọ pé wọn ò lè sin who did they blame for it Ọmọwùnmí ó lọ ṣe ṣóun Kòròdú ó lọ báyànjà ó lọ ṣe kíní kan Ọmọwùnmí wọ́n pe ambulance wọ́n ṣe kíní kan wọ́n tètè rí wọ́n pósí ò ṣe size ẹ̀ wọ́n kánjú sí wọ́n ṣe kíní kan they have to blame is this Darusha wọ́n ń bá mú wọ́n gbẹ́yọ̀ sí láyà wọ́n ṣe kíní kan they have to blame it has to be another person has to be responsible. There is nothing this man òkú ọmọ ò tí ì pé 6 months àbí 1 year ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kọrin bó ṣe lè grieve nìyẹn bó ṣe lè ṣe kíní kan nìyẹn bó ṣe lè ṣe kíní kan nìyẹn. Even when he's doing this wrong even within their midst they want to cover up. If you come for Baba we come for you if you come for Mama we come for you. You want to blame everybody aside Josie. Josie is the only right person. He is the only one that is looking for justice in the family. So I find it funny today when I see some of these people who are now saying that Josie does not want justice. Josie does not want justice. He's hindering justice. He's shaking it, shaking it. Let's be sincere with ourselves. Because in the first place, J4M. Sit and ask yourself, are you still looking for justice? What is the justice in any of this? What is the justice in any of this? And Wunmi shaking it from Wunmi stabbed him. Ó ti lórí railings, ó dá ṣubú, ó gún lọ́bẹ, ó shaking it wọ́n fẹ́ jọmọ sínú 3rd Mainland Bridge, wọ́n fẹ́ shaking it Are these people not tired that in over 2 years, because anomo kan ro mo pé ṣé báwọn people ṣe máa ṣòṣì for the next 3 years because tó bá gbọ́n people ìláyè wọ́n máa ṣe 5 years anniversary J4M ń bí báyìí o. Because at least by now, if truly there is still a bit of love to each and every one of these people say, even they have for Mohbad or anything. It is for them to bring everybody to bring their voice together and tell this man, compel him to go and bury the remains of this boy. Because the question is, as of now, what exactly does Josie want? The illusion of that some people came up with that, they buy Mohbad, they shaking it. It is, that's just it. This whole thing is an illusion. That is why Toba Lochen Dabenikpe, Toba Dabenikpe, because it is an illusion. Because there is no reality in anything. People analyze every day. It is just an illusion. It is just a fantasy of these people's imagination. Nothing. One shaking it. Okay, it is not working. The old rationale behind the old DNA from the start, it is to establish a criminal intent for murder. That was what he stated from the beginning. So I find it funny when these people now want to make the DNA issue look as if like a family case. As of a year, 2 years ago, what you guys were saying is DNA is a must because the DNA is going to establish the cause of death. So why are you guys now coming out to now make it look as if like, the old DNA is a civil case? But láti ilẹ̀ lọ́wọ́n tí wá ń bí Mr. Patagoda ṣe máa kóòtù ń bí ni Mr. Dara ṣe máa kóòtù ń bí lọ́wọ́n benevolence da British máa fòyìnbó àti Yorùbá sọ fún yín pé what you guys are saying kò kàn yín. But because of that personal vendetta, that witch hunting, that Omo Omi must go down by force agenda. It is Wunmi. The DNA is going to establish. The DNA is going to do this. The DNA is going to do that. Now it is time for you to establish this thing now. The DNA kokanwa. It is a family affair. Nígbà wo lẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ realize it? Because there's nobody from that side, no matter how Kodia aristocrat or anybody no one to fema soyinbo se to fema polish and be. These people in one way or the other in the past have supported this whole nonsense narrative. Now they've called you, okay, come and establish this motive. It is a family matter. It's family matter. The DNA is a national issue. It's a national issue. It is a motive. Time you call them claim I was listening to somebody. No, that's like okay, share your motivation. No, that DNA is a motive. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń kàn gbà yẹn, tẹ́ ń pariwo ẹ̀yẹn, ẹ sì gbọ́dọ̀ máa kọ́ lọ ńsìn yìí. We need DNA. We need DNA. DNA is a must. Josie said it himself now. Once they do the DNA, it will establish the cause of death of his son. So if truly these people are here for justice and not content, everybody should be on their on top of their voice, telling this man, let's get this DNA done. We don't care if they want to do the DNA in 10 places. We don't care. In as much as Baba, you are doing your own, we are good with it. let us have your own result. Let your own result come out negative and let every other one come out positive, and let us even have something to even fight for. But in this case, you are moving from one place to the other. Each time, tó bá ti fẹ́ mú yín síbi kan, change goalpost. Look at these people, because I just don't understand. It will be early 2024 when the old noise, everything is obao. Tí láti bá tán ṣú ẹ̀ for almost 8 hours, ọba lè máa drag, ọba ni o. Arifa, Veron, gbogbo yín Comfy, Big, everybody ọba ni. Ìgbà tó bá di bí méjì mú lọ́rùn nù yín tán ní pé okay, mú proof nǹkan tó sọ wá. Evidence kíní yìí tó sọ pé okay, ó ṣojú ẹ̀yẹn mú jáde. Ẹ má bínú, orí adé, abẹ̀bẹ̀ ni, àṣẹ kíní kan ni. For what nonsense? So that's the game they want to play with Ọmọwùnmí also. Ẹ ti bọmọ yẹn lórúkọ jẹ́, ẹ ti pè lórúkọ oríṣiríṣi, ẹ ti pè lápàyàn, ẹ ti pè láṣànà, ẹ ti pè ní Black Widow, ẹ ti pọmọ ẹ lọ́mọ àlè, ẹ ti forúkọ oríṣiríṣi pè wọ́n tó ti wà lórí internet. And all you now want to do is to look for a way to sweep the old DNA case under the carpet, then you guys should resolve amicably. As what? No, that DNA is a must. Oh. The DNA is a must because it is a motive that has to be established. Because nígbà tẹ́yin pariwo, DNA is a must. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo kíní ẹ̀. Àná torí ẹ̀ tó bá ń ṣe nǹkan máa wò pé ṣẹ́rí kéèsì ẹni tó bá study ẹ̀ dáadáa. Eégún tó máa ń kọ́kọ́ jó lọ́rọ̀ wọn, ìran náà máa ń wò last. Eégún wọn kọ́kọ́ máa ń jó ni, ìran ló máa ń wò last. Because nígbà DNA yẹn, ẹni tí wọ́n gbé DNA yìí, ẹni tí ò bá strong nígbà yẹn gan wá doubt Ọmọwùnmí gan pé so sure pé àbí pé àwọn people need proof kan bí kan. Because these people were sounding as if there's one evidence they have, there's one thing Josie has shown them, there's one confirmation or proof they have somewhere. DNA is sacrosanct. DNA is kinikon, or is a must. Once they do the DNA like this, it's going to change the dynamics of the case and everything. Why are you now changing your voice? Why are you guys now sounding as if like Befe Makpadasile and maybe no, the DNA is a family issue, it's none of our business. No. So mo wípé this old justice gbogbo J4M tẹ́ ń pariwo káàkiri gbogbo àdúgbò yìí tẹ́ pera yín ní public yìí báwo ló ṣe gbà kan yín? If truly this guy was murdered or anything, is it not the case of their family? How does it concern you as that you call yourself member of the public? How? But ẹ mú gbogbo kíní yìí Eso di nyama jagba and everything. Now is the time for you guys to now be accountable for all you've said and done. Ẹ wá fẹ́ máa take a back seat. Ẹ wá fẹ́ máa ṣe pé èmi ìsìnbẹ̀ o a lè settle láàrin ilé. No. No now. I heard one person said it one time like that. The DNA is going to be the nail it will be the nail that the final nail on the coffin of me. Once they do the DNA like this, they will jail that lady. Ọjọ́ tó bá ṣe DNA, me more platform ìgbà tá ṣe máa rìn káàkiri. The day they do the DNA, I'm waiting for that day. They tell me will shut down our platform. All of you will shut down your platform. You will be. No, but I guess that day I came on the platform. I asked her, please, so Abi, is there more to this DNA? Jun kota wa yiro. About when your country rini. So there is nothing anywhere. For over 2 years, you are maligning this young lady, calling her child bastard and everything. Because kò sí tẹ́ṣe lè sọ fún mi Ọmọwùnmí ń tarun ó ń ṣe kinní kan. Me girl yẹn ò ní life 100% now. Kò ní life 100% now. Because there are so many things she cannot do. Kò lè rìn freely. Because the tag would always be. There is nobody that will see Wunmi now. Tó ní fi tagi Mohbad yẹn wò now. Kò sí bó ṣe máa rí Liam yẹn tó ní ṣùgbọ́n pé kíní kan. Ẹ wá fẹ́ wá lọ ṣe test yẹn kan wá sweep under the carpet kẹsàn láàrin pálọ̀ yín. Ìpè yẹn kíní kan. No, now it's impossible now. It's impossible. The DNA is a must and it has to be done. And if there is anything, I like the legal team of Omomi and those Omomi are surrounded herself with. Now let's talk. Ẹ̀yin lẹ wá sórí social media tẹ́ ń rojọ́ tẹ́ pé kẹ́ tó gbégbèsè kan ẹ ti rò fún gbogbo àgbáyé. Any one thing tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe, in fact kẹ́ tó ṣe gan gbogbo àgbáyé ti mọ̀ bàbá must go back to Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ to go and do what? To go and do what? To go and make more money again? To go and make more money again? Because we don't understand. Because these people, ẹ máa jókòó, ẹ máa gbé gbogbo nǹkan yín, ẹ mú gbogbo rọ yín, ẹ pa fún everybody. They just come out with propaganda with not unverified reports. Only ti Bayo wèrè yẹn níjẹta. I was just so pissed pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ. I had to beg him like, bring me up now. At least you claim you are good, you know how to talk, you have your kiniko. Bring me up. Gbogbo information ti woman yẹn fún clarification lórí DCP Ayilara yẹn. It is not as if they don't know. He knows. And because mo fẹ́ lọ sọ fún yẹn, you know the truth. He knows. He knows that gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ, gbogbo narrative wọn lórí ọlọ́pàá wípé kíní. He knows that there was nothing like that. But torí wípé ó sùtù narrative irọ́ tó ń pa, ó sùtù agenda gbogbo nǹkan tó ń fọ́ wọn gullible followers wọn torí ẹ̀ náà ṣe mọ̀mọ́ ń ṣe. They know the truth. And if you ask these people, Wunmi ní page kíní kan ó sọ wípé when I listen to this people sure people ìwà okay. Wunmi ṣé is it too much to ask Wunmi kó wá sọ fún wa wípé ikú tó pa ọkàn òun lélẹ̀? Me understand. For over 2 years, you've accused this girl that she's the prime suspect. So are you saying that the prime suspect in a case should be the one to come and give you the evidence to judge her? And it's a week, okay. Now she killed this guy. Okay, Atibayin agree. Now, nǹkan dying drone evidence jáde. But you want for me to be the one to come and tell you like, okay, you take the evidence of what I use. Are you people normal? Everything. It has to be Wunmi ló ṣe kíní kan, Wunmi ló ṣe kíní kan. I don't understand. Kò sí nǹkan kan tẹ́yìn lè ṣe. There are some mighty people tó jókòó lórí kéèsì wo. Kéèsì wo. Tẹ̀bẹ̀rí president, tẹ̀bẹ̀rí governor, governor sọ wípé is more going to be the first person to buy òun. Torí governor is an accomplice. Máa mọ bí àwọn people yìí bọ́n ṣe daft tó. That there is nothing in their head. Worú wèrè lẹ́ǹṣì yẹn náà. Tí mo wà very sure pé kò ń ṣe pé gbogbo àwọn family ẹ̀ náà wà okay o. Tó ń rìn káàkiri nítorí ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ti gbéṣẹ́ ńlá lé lọ́wọ́ because nǹkan tẹ́mi mọ̀ lórí kéèsì kẹ́dẹ̀ máa wọ̀ṣẹ̀ kò sẹ́nibọ́dì tó fi justice for Mohbad yìí rise lórí irọ́ tí ò lulẹ̀. Ìyí tó bá ṣì wà lókè nu wọn kó máa prepare ó ṣì ń bọ̀ ńlẹ̀. Ó ṣì ń bọ̀ ńlẹ̀. Ìyí tó bá ṣì wà lókè nu wọn tó jẹ́ wípé irọ́ ló fi gòkè ló fi make fame ló fi ṣe kíní kan lórí J4M yìí oyè ń bọ̀ nílẹ̀. Look at that Lenchi. In as much as tó jẹ́ wípé wèrè náà ni Lagata tó ń bá drag, but if I listened to a submission yesterday and I'm like, is this guy normal? You paid 500,000, over 500,000 to bail the nurse who is the prime suspect in a case. You bailed the nurse, but you want to hold Lagata liable torí pé comment so the post the Aloma DMW. How does that make sense? Where is this? Where is the sense in that? Ó wá lọ òun investigate case yìí kàn wo wípé Lagata ń follow Aloma, then tẹ́ bá rí ó post yẹn bí báyìí ó call my blood ó wá comment sí abẹ́, which means ó ní nǹkan kan tọ́jọ́ mọ̀ papọ̀ nìyẹn. I'm like, irú àwọn wèrè wo rèé? If Lenchi tó pariwo tó jẹ́ wípé òun ló ń lead wọn lọ sí ṣé bó ṣe ń lọ US ló lóun lọ France ló ń lọ UK ló ń ṣe tíṣẹ́, are these the stupid people leading the forefront on this on the side of these people? Or ìwọ fọ tó bá kọ́kọ́ di èèyàn kan mú wípé tó if there is one person they ought to label anti-justice lórí J4M yìí, number one person tó yẹ kọ́kọ́ dìmú tó fokùn fún lọ́rùn is Lenchi. Is Lenchi, because for what reason? Wọ́n béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lánàá kò lè answer question yẹn, ó kàn rigmarole for over 20 minutes. What was the reason you went to go and bail the nurse? Nígbà tí issue yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ Lagata, nígbà tí kí Lagata, nígbà tí kíní kan Lagata, he mentioned Lagata over 10,000 times. Kí ni reason gangan tán bí ẹ pé okay kí ni nǹkan tó rí tó fi sọ wípé okay o àmú gbọ́dọ̀ lọ fún wọn ló láti béèlì náà sí yìí? At least irrespective of anything we want to say, okay ká gba wípé okay o prime boy wọ́n lọ béèlì ẹ̀ wípé torí pé okay o kò bá jà spending wọ́n fi pé nǹkan kan ò kan náà ṣe lọ béèlì ẹ̀. Nọ́ọ̀sì ṣáà admit fún ọlọ́pàá, ó admit fún Nigerian Medical Association pé èmi mo gún bọ̀bọ̀ yìí lábẹ́rẹ́. So kí ni reason nígbà tí èèyàn ti fẹ́ náà rẹ̀ sọ wípé kèémí mo gún bọ̀bọ̀ yìí lábẹ́rẹ́, kó tiẹ̀ wá jẹ́ wípé àwọn sanwó fún ẹ kó take care up ni àbí tí yà bá jẹ́ dáadáa wàá jẹ́wọ́ wàá sọ ẹni tó rán ẹ wàá sọ pé kí ni kan why tẹ̀ ṣe filẹ̀, why tó ṣe jẹ́ wípé ìwọ ló sáré tó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀lì nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn. The question is ta ló rán Lenchi? Who is he working for? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló yẹn ń gùn tó ní time yẹn àbí? And do you not know the funny thing? Tó fi parí gbogbo ẹni pé ńgbà tóun san gbogbo yẹn tóun ṣe anything òun ò bá nọ́ọ̀sì sọ̀rọ̀, òun ò rí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn sójú, òun ò ṣe anything. Please cut the crap, cut the nonsense. Even Westo tí ò ní £1 ó bá nọ́ọ̀sì sọ̀rọ̀ náà, ó interview nọ́ọ̀sì náà, kó jẹ́ àfikún kó jẹ́ irọ́ kó jẹ́ àjòmọ́ and everything. Westo jáde sọ fún wa pé òun bá nọ́ọ̀sì sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tí nọ́ọ̀sì sọ lélẹ̀ yìí náà. At least Westo confirmed to us. Westo was the one who cleared us níbí báyìí because kò tí ì sí nọ́ọ̀sì ò tí ì bẹ̀ anybody sọ̀rọ̀ yàtọ̀ sí report like okay it was even before then kó tó lọ sí corona inquest ni Westo ti jẹ́ pé wá pé nọ́ọ̀sì sọ fún òun pé òun rí Mohbad sójú, that the guy was conscious and very much alive when she got there. That even the nurse said she asked him wípé Mohbad asked her like, are you the nurse? And she said yes. Like Westo told us now. Westo tí ó bail yẹn. So are you telling me that you paid money to bail the nurse and everything, and nígbà tí nurse yẹn jáde kò mú phone ẹ̀ kó pè ẹ̀ kó sọ pé àbọ̀ family ò lè sọ pé ẹni tó sanwó tán fi bail ẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí o àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ o àbí pé kí ni kan? What nonsense is this guy saying? I'm not a fan of Lagata. I don't like him because ìyẹn náà wèrè ni. But You cannot like Lenchi tó ṣe máa ń pariwo káàkiri yẹn is not even supposed to be on any forum or any platform speaking at all. If anybody's claim truly àwípé justice lòun dúró dè lóòótọ́, nobody on J4M bóun ẹ̀ kò sọ pé like bàbá bó ṣe kí náà, nobody should be talking to Lenchi. He has a whole lot of explanation to make. What evidence was he trying to cover? Nígbà tó sáré lọ bẹ́ẹ̀lì nọ́ọ̀sì pé nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn ló kún bẹ́ẹ̀. Because the nurse was talking. The nurse was talking. She was talking. She gave her own version of what happened. The same thing tó sọ fọ́lọ́pàá. Òun ló sọ fún Nigeria Medical Association. Ló sọ fún Westo. Òun ló wá sọ ní inquest. Nígbà tọ́wọ́ ti ń kanwọ́ ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé inquest tó máa fẹ́ máa fi 1 or 2 kún and everything. But if you listen to what the police said regarding the nurse in their preliminary report, to the statement which the Nigerian Medical Association give, and what Westo said, tẹ́ bá fi gbogbo ẹ̀jọ́ ra wọn kẹ́ wá mú pẹ̀lú pé bóyá pé a lè sọ pé bóyá pé okay o bóyá pé ti inquest yẹn bóyá pé wọ́n ti coach or anything, kẹ́ ṣì gbéṣẹ́ gbára wọn ẹ ṣì máa establish the truth àwọn facts kan náà ẹ̀. So the thing is, àwọn wo ni Lenchi ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún tó fi sáré lọ bẹ́ẹ̀lì nurse yẹn tó jẹ́ prime suspect? Because irrespective of anything, as this case is concerned today, ní ìṣẹ́jú àyà tá a ṣe jọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, the prime suspect, the number 1 prime suspect tí ìjọba tó ṣì ń dìmú lẹ́ni, tí corona inquest sọ wípé kọ́ lọ dìmú lẹ́ni, is still the nurse. Why tó ṣe wá jẹ́ wípé ẹnìkan ṣo tó kọ́kọ́ sáré tó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀lì nurse yẹn tó yọ okùn kúrò lórí nurse yẹn, ẹ ṣe di onítọ̀hún yẹn mú wípé kí ni nǹkan tó rí? At least nígbà tó lọ blame bẹ́ẹ̀lì spending àti prime boy, it was because of the fact that àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu wọn. Wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu wọn, Yèyé Kúdí kọ́ gbé spending jáde wípé kíní kan àwa la kọ́kọ́ gbé jáde, ọ̀dọ̀ wa ló dé sí, àwa ló sọ̀rọ̀ fún, ló ṣe kíní kan fún. People kó wọ́n bèèlì prime boy sọ̀rọ̀ náà, wọ́n bèèlì spending sọ̀rọ̀ náà. Bí abí ọjọ́ tó ti jáde àbọ̀jọ́ kejì kan náà ti ń ṣe interview fún lóríṣiríṣi tọ́rọ̀ tí ń bọ̀. Everybody ti ń wò wípé okay, èmi ni mo kọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ wá fún yín ní breaking news, èmi mo gbọ́dọ̀ wá fún yín breaking news. But ìgbà tí Lenchi bẹ́ẹ̀lì nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn, kò sẹ́nibọ́dì tó gbúrò nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn mọ́. The nurse went into silence, kò sẹ́nibọ́dì tó gbúrò ẹ̀, kò sẹ́nibọ́dì tó rí. Even Bukky tó lóhùn lantana wípé òun ṣe kíní kankan, ó ní time kan tó jáde tó ní pé ibi tó ń gbé wọn ti kó kúrò ń bẹ̀. Ta ló ń fọ́ǹdù gbogbo lifestyle yẹn? Mo rí tí Pizzu gùnkè tó lọ bá bọ̀ ṣe super vibes àbí pé kíní ẹ̀ka kò moderate kíní ẹ̀ dáadáa. Because Lenchi had claimed that lórí nurse àti family ẹ̀, òun ti not like there was one of these programs tí mo ti gbọ́ tí mo wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ní lórí nurse àti family ẹ̀, òun ti ná over 20 million. What exactly are those money for? Owó tó lóhùn ná fún nurse yẹn àti family nurse yẹn. At least I was glad like people were there yesterday telling him like no, you didn't say like the whole money àti gift àti tó fi ń travel. Nǹkan tó sọ lórí program ẹni wípé lórí nurse àti family ẹ̀ you spent over 20 million. So 20 million yẹn lórí kíni gangan? Was it a sort of compensation by those who sent you or those who are trying to cover something? And he will come, òun ló máa pariwo, tó máa argue, tó wẹ̀ máa lọ sókè, ẹni tó yẹ kí wọ́n dì mú gangan. Because I understand the fact that everybody ṣe ń ronú ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ or anything, but one thing about this old J4M sometimes is nígbà míì a gbọ́dọ̀ máa pe ara wa sí àkíyèsí. If there is one person tó yẹ kí àti tí Wùmí o àti tí bàbá o kọ́ máa gbé ṣépè everyday, Lenchi ni now. Because he has a whole lot to come and talk about. Ẹ gbàgbé yẹn Lagata ó ṣe kíní kan dá just any kan ṣo tó jẹ́ wípé òun gangan ni problem with everybody. It's actually Lenchi. Because this was the same guy in 2024 that was going around everywhere, going from one platform to the other, shouting, Mohbad's royalty is over $100 million. Kini kan $100 million. Owo Mohbad, toba machine say, kini kan billion ni, kini kan billion ni. What exactly is this guy interested in? Kini nkan tó ń wá gangan, kini gain eh? He should forget all those. I'm looking for Nigeria to be better. It's a lie. Torí everybody láti jọjọ yìí, I don't really like just what anybody back on some coffee and ṣeré pé gan. But látàná yẹn mo ti mọ̀ pé èní yìí Cosmo okay máa wà free pé sórí bọ̀bọ̀ lẹ́ǹchì yìí mo máa pe àkíyèsí àwọn èèyàn sí kọ́tọ̀ torchlight sí ẹ lára. Cause there is more that guy is doing. That guy is doing more harm. That guy knows a whole lot beyond the nonsense he's saying. He has an agenda. He has a purpose in this J4M. And I think it is high time people start questioning him. Using Lagata láti cover or shift attention kúrò lára is not going to help this time around. Táwa yìí o tó ti lọ wake consciousness wá sí will start calling you out and ask you questions. Why did you bail the nurse? Where is the nurse? Ìwádìí ẹ nígbà táwọn bá ń kọ́lé and Smith tọ́lọ́ fẹ́ kinní kan ó fún wọn ní nọ́mbà yẹn ìgbà yẹn ó bá family wọn sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ wọn ò pè é mọ́ wọn ò ṣe anything and you did not come online. Ohun tó lè fi máa pariwo Wùnmí ṣe kinní kan wọ́n pa ni wọ́n ṣe kinní kan ni. So let us agree, if you helped to bail the nurse and they left you hanging bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n scam ẹni yẹn now, which means wọ́n lù ẹni yẹn now ó ṣe jáde kó sọ. Kí ni nǹkan tẹjọ pòpọ̀ tó fi di wípé o ò lè jáde sọ síta wípé nǹkan tí nọ́ọ̀sì yìí o àti family ẹ̀ tán ṣe fún mi lélẹ́yìí. What exactly is Lenchi hiding? Who exactly is that guy working for? Why is it that each time tí Lenchi bá jáde tó bá wá ó lè lọ tó bá ti dé is coming to steer a controversy? Why is that guy like that? What exactly is the purpose of that guy in this old movement? Eléyìí ò sọ̀rọ̀ pé mo support Wunmi, mo support Baba or anything. But this guy is a parasite. He has an agenda. He has a purpose. Ó ní nǹkan kan tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ń ṣe. Ó ní nǹkan kan tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ń ṣe. Because let us be sincere with ourselves. Nǹkan tí ò kàn ẹ́, tí ò ṣe anything. Mú ìwà gan tó ní power of Anthony. Mi rò pé bí ó ti kúrò state yẹ lọ sí state mi gan. Ìgbà tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ protest gan LMS. Ó sọ fún yín ó lóun ò lówó tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì o. Ẹ̀yin lẹ tún sanwó fún. But ìwọ ló ń lọ United Nations, ló ń lọ EU, ló ń lọ France, ló ń lọ New York, ló ń lọ UK, ló ń lọ Nigeria, ló ń bọ̀. Torí kí ni gangan? Who exactly are you working for? Who exactly is this guy working for? Because these are questions we need to start asking. At least I'm on your contact pé tí wọ́n tó ń ṣe, wọ́n fi ń ṣe personal vendetta, wọ́n fi ń make owó ni. Àwọn Mr. Sarkozy, àwọn Mr. Jamen, United Nations Ambassador, kìnìkan, US Embassy, kìnìkan. At least aṣá mọ̀ wípé eléyìí purpose nǹkan tó ń ṣe leléyìí. A mọ̀ wípé òkè àti jẹ́ àti mú enterprise ni. Ká ṣe protest kan dáwó, ká ṣe rally kan dáwó, ká ṣe kìnìkan kan dáwó. A ti mọ̀ pé at least business àwọn eléyìí ni. At least anybody, let's be sincere with ourselves. So, most people tó ń ṣe kíní kan gan tó bá sọ wípé ẹni yìí òun antagonize ọmọ Wunmi, òun ṣe kíní kan Wunmi must go to ṣe kíní kan gan. Most of them are making money from it. We all know they are making money. The whole of critical thinkers as a whole, Rich Grace, Josie, all of them. olórí ẹbí, gbogbo wọn pátá. African TV came to make money. All of they are making money. But ìwọ tó lò ná 20 million sórí case oní case yìí, tó ń fò from Lagos to London to Paris to US to kí ni gain yẹn gangan? Why is it that even the management of Mohbad, immunization, even the lawyer, even Omowunmi, even managers are not coming out to say like, eye ba yi o, ni stream e what o, kini kan. Nobody is thinking about it. Bobo ilu oko jade. Owó Mohbad nsìn is over $100 million. Kini kan, òun ti calculate here, òun ti ṣe kini kan in billions ni, in kini kan ni. Kí ló fẹ́ gain? What exactly is this guy working towards? Kí ni nǹkan tó fẹ́ gain gangan? And each time people are making progress towards a direction, this guy will come, bring a narrative, try to change people's direction so that one ní furasi and everything. Do you know that this Lenchi is the major reason nobody is talking about the nurse? Is the major reason. Because ká ní pé wọ́n bail nurse yẹn nígbà yẹn ni, tó jẹ́ pé bí a pé nurse yẹn nìkan ló kù ńbẹ̀, people still keep talking about the nurse. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé àwọn bóyá Yèyé Kúdí àbọ̀n West àbárí fáńgbà yẹn àbọ̀n olórí ẹbí ganan dáwó ńgbà yẹn láti bail nurse yẹn ni, ó máa jáde ó máa sọ̀rọ̀. And bóyá pé tí nurse yẹn bá ti jáde tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà yẹn, maybe we might not be here today. Maybe it will be another question we'll be asking. But it is Lenchi ló divert, ló make sure wípé ó tẹ gbogbo kíní nurse yẹn, ó tẹ pamọ́lẹ̀. Because there's nothing anybody is going to tell me. Unless bóyá tí Lenchi bá jáde pẹ̀lú another fact tàbí tí nurse bá jáde pẹ̀lú another proof. It was you that built the nurse. It means you gave them some terms and conditions for them, like, okay, my bail you, nǹkan báyìí ní tó bá jáde ò gbọ́dọ̀ anybody sọ̀rọ̀, ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe báyìí. Because you said it, we heard it. Me mo ma bẹ anybody ẹjọ́. Anybody tó bá lè ní kíní show tí Lenchi ṣe níbi tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, because I know that some other people will be on that live that day. Tó ó sọ pẹ̀lú ẹnu ẹ̀ pé lórí nurse àti family ẹ̀ òun ti ná over 20 million. So me, kíni owó wo ló ná? Because if they bailed this woman according to what he said, 500,000. So how will you tell me, okay, the over 19 million, owó kíni? Owó kíni? So mo wọ́n rí tẹ́lẹ̀, are you guys family member? So the 19 million that you've spent on the nurse and her family, that money is for what? Ah, God bless you. Táwọn èèyàn sọ fún mi pé wọ́n wà lórí live yẹn, because kó má lọ dàbí ẹni pé àmú kan sọ wípé mi ìmọ̀ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Let's focus on this guy. Josie gan tẹ́ ń pè ní best father of the year, òun ló sọ ọmọ nù, òun ló ṣe kí nǹkan. Oh, fún màní yìí ní 2 million naira cash. Prime boy tó ń gbé sínú Prado tó ń gbé káàkiri and everything, ṣó fún Prime boy ní 5 million ni. So this whole ideology pé kíní kan Lenchi sórí nínú ìwé chapter J4M yìí, chapter ta wà sí yìí, ó ti kàn ẹ́. Tó bá jẹ́ pé òun wẹ ọṣẹ láti jọ ìjọ yìí wípé kọ́ má rí tí ẹrù lórí J4M yìí, a máa visit ẹ. I'm a visit there because this guy has a lot. He knows a lot. Nǹkan tí bàbá yìí dẹ̀ ń cover mi mọ̀. Who is he working for? Because ó lọ nǹkan mi jẹ́ pé tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ rò lórí J4M yìí pé bóyá pé kíní yóò rí báyìí, ẹ má kàn tẹ́ bá kàn tún rí nǹkan mi tẹ́lòmíì ṣe, wàá kàn tún rò wípé báwo ni kíní ṣe lè rí báyìí? Ṣé orí nọ́ọ̀sì pé young girl eléyìí o wípé bí a pé òkè o fẹ́ máa tọ́jú o fẹ́ máa date ẹ̀, ṣé torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe náwó fún? at least àwọn tó yìn gbowó wọn gbowó lé lọ́wọ́ PS wọ́n ṣe kíní kankan àwọn èèyàn ń gbowó dáadáa wọ́n ń gbowó sa is that the reason? But you just come, you say things, and it is his audacity and his effrontery, the way he acts as if like he's the one looking for this justice.
Mr. Oluwatosin, interrupt in there. Mr. Oluwatosin, ẹ má gbàgbé ẹ sọ statement kan ẹni tó bá ti ń lọ direction kan, he will just come with another thing. Ìpè kínní tẹ bá rí ní ìjọ tó jẹ́ tàbí 4 days ago tó jáde yẹn àtòun àti bọ̀bọ̀ àyàtì tó jọ mùsù yẹn tó jọ mùsù tó jọ èkúté ilé tó jọ asán yẹn nǹkan tó ń pariwo UPA ti fi Wùmí lọ́rùn sílẹ̀ jù ó ti ń sanra ó ti ń lẹ́ran létí ó yẹ kó máa pariwo Wùmí ni ó yẹ kó máa pariwo Wùmí ni wọn ò sọ ńbẹ̀ yẹn pé ó yẹ kó máa pariwo nurse ó tún sáré gbé wá pé people are not talking about nurse again Wùmí again wọ́n ti ń lọ sọ́nà nurse yẹn bàbá ti kọ kíní pé kán prosecute nurse nǹkan tó gbé jáde tó ṣe jáde nínú ìyẹ̀wò ẹ̀ nìyẹn àti èkúté ní gbogbo wọn tẹ́ bá wo fọ́tò àyàtì yẹn mẹ́má ìtì jẹ́ǹbú èbú ń sìn ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ yín tán àfi bí asín bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ẹ ṣe gùn rìn.
Torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń wò wípé ó dà pé nígbà míì tó ó máa ń fi pé bí a pé tóun bá ti jáde tó bá ti wá divert wọn padà yẹn tó tún ti sá wọlé yẹn tó tún ti fi pé àwọn tún ti fún wọn lásàmẹ́ǹt tó kán tún ti máa ṣe because mi lè tàn yín if before you don't even want to think maybe káwò wípé àpébẹ́yà pé medical negligence ni pẹ̀lú nurse or anything but if you listen to some of the things this guy is saying and maybe even you watch their actions you want to question yourself like abi is there more to this thing because why are you shielding the nurse why so nísìnyí because o ti feel wípé ó dà pé òkúta sin o ẹsẹ̀ ti fẹ́ yọ jáde o because nísìnyí tọ́wọ́n bá ti like nísìnyí definitely àwọn èèyàn máa fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa bóyá petition àbí lẹ́tà jù sí kò dẹ̀ sí bọ́n ṣe ní sọ̀rọ̀ nurse you just want to come divert people's attention ó dẹ̀ dé lagata leave lagata alone what is your role in all of this? The nurse you went to bail, come and tell us. Oh, Bilano. Okay, kí ni reason? Kí ni nǹkan tó rí? Because I don't get it. Wọ́n kọ́ sọ wípé èèyàn kan tiẹ̀ jalè. Tọ́n sọ wípé bí apò pààyàn wípé èèyàn yìí jalè. How will you just wake up torí kan ti bail àwọn suspect tó kù? Mo kàn feel pé èmi náà jí láàárọ̀ lọ bail yẹn náà jáde. Jọ sọ̀rọ̀ kò sí nǹkan kan tẹ́jọ́ ṣe I don't get it. He did not speak to òun ò bá nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ ó dẹ̀ ń yọra ẹ̀ kúrò ní gbogbo ẹ̀ òun ò bá nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn òjò san kankan nígbà tó fi jáde wọ́n ti yọ òun kúrò ńbẹ̀ bàbá àti kinní kan wọn bọ́ òun sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ òun fún Bankole and Smith or anything. No, I need people to me mọ̀ bóyá èmi ni mò ń rò bẹ́ẹ̀ o. But this Lenchi guy, I think we need to visit his case. I need the láti smoke ẹ̀ jáde. Èkúté tí Sister mi pè yẹn. Ó yẹ kán fín iná mọ́ kó jáde kó wá sọ nǹkan tó mọ̀ gangan. Because I would like to nǹkan tí mo láti àná tí mo ti gbọ́ kíní ẹ̀yẹn ni mo ti ń ronú ọkàn mi pé èní yìí o máa wá sókè wípé máa wá sókè mo gbọ́dọ̀ wípé ẹjọ́ torí tọ́lọ́ ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ̀yin ará mi nù Kristi ẹ má jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí lọ báyìí because nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe nìyẹn tẹ́ bá ti ń lọ bìkan báyìí ẹ máa fi ipò ti kúrò nu J4M gan ni ó ń follow everybody I'm sure bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn lè wà ń bí báyìí ó lè wà ń bí báyìí ó máa gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ tó bá ti rí pé agenda yín ti ń lọ báyìí ó máa lọ divert yín ìgbà yẹn ló máa jáde tó máa lọ sọ wípé òun rí fact kan wọ́n máa báyàn kan jà wọ́n máa ṣe kíní rẹ̀ kan that's not going to work ní time tó wà yìí Lenchi knows a whole lot and I feel and I'm going to beg every host ṣe rí ní time yẹn má jẹ́ ká rò pé àwọn ti bàbá lélẹ̀ sórí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí gangan òun ló hide nurse yẹn láti day one di ìsìn yìí. Why will you say that you spent 20 million? Because as that much by me here pay attention sí pé bóyá mi tí ẹ fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá bí ìfẹ́ but lánàá nígbà tó wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ọpọlọ mi kan iye mi kan ṣí ni pé wá o bọ́bọ́ yìí sọ pé òun ná 20 million now tó bá bẹ́ẹ̀lì pẹ̀lú 500,000 then the over 19 million what exactly is that money for? lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn lọ fídíò náà sí dẹ́n circulate táàrí tó ń gàzọ tó ń ṣe kinní kan ṣọ́wọ́n owó yẹn náà ni what exactly is that money for? kí lọ́wọ́n owó yẹn tó lóun ná fún nọ́ọ̀sì àtàwọn family yẹn kí lọ́wọ́n owó yẹn bá dé? Because as of yesterday he was saying wípé ṣé tí Lagata tó bá ń bà ló máa ṣe tàdé ń lẹ́n wá justice ṣó yẹ kí ṣé kò yẹ kọ́wọ́ èèyàn máa question ẹ̀ but ìwọ tó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀lì nọ́ọ̀sì tó ná close to 20 million àbí over 20 million bó ṣe claim fún àwọn family nurse ṣé kò yẹ ká fura sí wọ? ṣé kò ìwọ gangan fúnra ẹ̀ tó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀lì prime suspect tó ná over 20 million as you claimed to the family of the nurse ìwọ gangan ló yẹ ká dìmú ọwọ́ lẹ́yìn gangan ló ti yẹ ká máa béèrè justice ọwọ́ tiẹ̀ gangan ló ti yẹ ká máa béèrè question and he's quick to divert the whole attention with his lies and everything bọ́bọ́ yẹn á dẹ̀ máa pa irọ́ live á máa parọ́ tó bá dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kò ní jẹ́ kọ́ ẹni tó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ti rí pọ́n ti fẹ́ ká òun báyìí a ṣà máa sọjọ́ a máa rojọ́ a máa sọ̀rọ̀ a máa sáré máa febú sí. Please, I want us to look into this Lynch's case. Káwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí question ẹ̀ kán bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí drag ẹ̀ mo kàn ní kí n ṣí iye wa sí ti Lynch yẹn ni. Then director Mr. Onitiata táìmù tó máa fi J4M lẹ́ẹ̀kan lélẹ́yìí o táìmù tó máa fi J4M lẹ́ẹ̀kan lélẹ́yìí o lè fi ìpè bí a pé 80 million kan ti wà níbì kan tó fẹ́ lọ ganu sí òwá ti rọrùn èèyàn kan tó ti dá ṣòro lẹ̀ fún tó fẹ́ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ kò possible o sórí J4M tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí lẹ́tà presidency ẹ̀ yẹn mo máa rí o máa gbé lẹ́tà presidency yẹn o máa gbé jáde lẹ́tà presidency ẹ̀ yẹn tó lóo níyẹn o máa gbé lẹ́tà yẹn o máa gbé jáde ṣẹ́rí ẹ̀ J4M yìí mí ti ẹ̀ lè ó kàn ó wẹ̀nà J4M yìí ó gbolè ó gbọ̀lẹ̀ ó gba anybody ó gbòlè ó gbọ̀lẹ̀ ó gba anybody lẹ́yìn tó ti tẹ́yìn olóòórùn tẹ́ kóra yín jọ for 3 days láì wẹ̀ láì fọnu tẹ́ ń gbá tẹ́ ń rùn para yín for 3 days rí nǹkan mú bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lọ́lẹ́ ṣe dé the presidency the government of babawa kìnìkan ó ṣàǹfì yẹn ó ṣàfẹ́ climb bullet ó ṣàfẹ́ wà relevant ó ṣàn wá nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi rógo padà ọ̀yà bọ́dẹ̀ ti gbógo ẹ̀ lọ cause panel beater tó ní pé bọ́dẹ̀ ẹ̀ jẹ́ pé panel beater náà fún ọmọ ègùn náà fún bóyá yẹn ti lọ sí Togo wọ́n ti sọ because rádaràda ó kàn máa dé parọ́ ó ní nǹkan kan táwọn ń ṣe ẹ tún wo scope tó lò ní bíi 3 days ago ó ṣáà nídìí owó ó ní nǹkan kan táwọn fẹ́ publicize o sínú newspaper but kọ́ máa fóun lówó yẹn o kọ́ máa fóun lówó yẹn rárá anybody but kan inbox òun máa fún wọn lákàá nọ́mbà àwọn company yẹn ibẹ̀ náà máa sanwó yẹn sí tó máa ṣe é mú pé irú dìdìrín wo leléyìí irú àwọn dìdìrín wo ẹ̀ náà àwọn sàwáwù ẹ̀ náà ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ fún ẹ lówó. Each time this guy comes online, every day, kó sọ lọ kó sọ bọ̀ the NGO support the NGO support the kinikon NGO. Kí sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín, I stand to be corrected. Activists ó ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa, ambassador ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí J4M yìí, at least a ti máa lọ a year or more. Mi rí anybody. The whole foundation tó ń pariwo yìí òun nìkan ṣo ni foundation yẹn kò sí secretary òun ni secretary, òun ni PRO, òun ni legal, òun ni convener, òun ni director, òun ni gbogbo publicity, òun nìkan ló ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ fúnra ẹ̀. Òun nìkan ló ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ fúnra ẹ̀. Wàá dẹ̀ máa jáde, the money they are donating is not for me, it's for the foundation. Who is the source? Who is the signatory to the account of the foundation? Who? Ta ló ń gbowó jáde nínú account the foundation? Òun nìkan ló ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Tó bá dẹ̀ máa rojọ́ fún is the foundation, wẹ́nà kò sí problem. Sórí níbi tó ń lọ yẹn, advice kan lèmi kàn fẹ́ bẹ àwọn ẹni tó bá mọ ìmísírí àtàwọn fámílì ẹ̀ rí àbáwọn ẹni tó ń guide ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run kàn sọ wípé ìmísí máa gba sáìdì ẹ̀ kọjá ni. Ìmísí ti gòkè o, kó má lọ darapọ̀ mọ́ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí, ajá ni bọ́lẹ̀ ni o. Ajá ni bọ́lẹ̀ ni because gbogbo kòkó fẹ̀fẹ̀ tó ń ṣe kí nìkan ó mọ̀ pọ́nmọ́ ẹ máa fẹ́ produce movie. Ó ti mọ̀ pọ́nmọ́ ẹ máa fẹ́ produce movie, ó ti lọ ń dúró tí ó ṣe kankan, ìmísí ti lọ. Kí yẹn move kó kúrò lọ́dún ẹ o, kó má lọ jókòó tí o. Cause òun gan fún rẹ̀ ti confirm. Ó ti confirm lórí live ẹ̀ fúnra ẹ̀ pé òun ò lógo. So kò sọ̀rọ̀ ń bẹ̀. So Mr. Kini jókòó ti J4M yìí tí ẹ jẹ́ àrí justice ṣe kan tán gbé wa débẹ̀. Kọ́lọ̀ máa mú wa, ẹ máa imagine nǹkan tá ti encounter. Kéèyàn máa fò lọ sí border, lọ sí sẹ̀mẹ̀ border, lọ sí airport, lọ sí Àpápá. Wùnmí ò gbọ́dọ̀ lọ o, kò gbọ́dọ̀ kúrò Nàìjíríà, kò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kinní kan. Nbo ni gbogbo yẹn sìn, nbo ló bá dé? Nowhere to be found lẹ́ni. Lórí irọ́ ni. Lórí irọ́, there is nothing there. So Yomi, you are not going anywhere o. Ibi báyìí, òun lájọ́ máa wà. Àwa ti ṣe dé lérí fún yín pé ṣẹ́rí justice tẹ́lẹ̀ ń wá yẹn. Kò sí for how long tí ó bá take yín láti get ẹ̀ àdúró sí báyìí. Ikú ò ní pa wá, àrùn níṣẹ́ anybody no wa o. Owó data ò ní wọ́n wá. Nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ achieve at the end of the day yẹn. Àmà gbà báyìí bí Bukky ṣe máa ń sọ, Wùnmí máa gba justice yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ máa fomi ṣàn lọ́wọ́. Bóyá ẹ̀yin lẹ máa fomi ṣàn Wùnmí lọ́wọ́ o. Bóyá Wùnmí ló máa fomi ṣàn yín lọ́wọ́. Ibi báyìí òun lájọ́ máa wà. Gbogbo èyí tó ṣì ń rìn yín díẹ̀díẹ̀ BJ Comfy tó ṣì ń rìn yín díẹ̀díẹ̀ tẹ́ ṣì fẹ́ ṣe yẹn ẹ ṣì máa jáde fún Jose at last. Ẹ jáde tán tẹ́ máa ṣe álbọ̀mù gidi ni o. Tẹ́ máa ṣe álbọ̀mù gidi because igbe yín kéèsì eléyìí ṣẹ́rí lẹ́yìn J4M yìí for most of these people kò sí tọ́pìkì kan tó máa gbẹ́nu lé lórí social topic again tọ́wọ̀n èèyàn máa listen sí yín mọ́. Kò sí wípé lórí social wípé bí a pé J4M wá lọ o wá rí tọ́pìkì míì o wá lọ gbé o wá lọ wípé bí a pé o fẹ́ fi tún sọ̀rọ̀ o fẹ́ fi ṣe show káwọn èèyàn follow ẹ̀ kò lè wọ́ọ̀kì mọ́. Bukky ti try ẹ̀ náà ṣé mi tọ́pìkì míì tó ti try wípé kí ni kankan kò work is not going to work. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fi irọ́ tẹ́ fi gùnkè lórí J4M yìí gbogbo òun lẹ fi máa jábọ́. Kò sí nǹkan kan. Tó bá tún di next week nsìn yìí kí activist yín tó lọ China kó dé kó tún resume kó tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní drag yàbọ̀. That's the content. It is all about monetization for these people. It is just about monetization. Can fi make you one everything. But Sherry, lórí kíní yìí o, one thing we all have been waiting for on this side, and I was still telling someone, Oluwatosin Airport, I told the person, I said, I want sort of no, get something right. ní side bíbá yìí a sọ wípé ọmọ Wùnmí perfect o, a sọ wípé òun ló mọ̀ wá wù jù, because part of their claim is àwọn tí Wùnmí yẹn Wùnmí ò kì í ṣe wrong lójú wọn, kò ń ṣe pé ó ṣe kìnnì kan tó bá ṣe wrong wọn kì í bá sọ no, but àwa mọ̀ wípé kò sí béèyàn ṣe máa rìn torí òní mi, and you cannot expect a 24-year-old lady, young girl, because taban pe Wunmi gan ni lady at 24, she's still a young girl at age 24 with a 5-month-old baby who lost the love of her life. Báwo lẹ ṣe expect kó ní tọ̀hún yẹn wùwà? Kó má lose anybody gan ọmọ 24 years, that is when youthful exuberance wà lára obìnrin now. Time tó ń wo wípé mi ni mo find you, wọ́n ń pè mí, mo ń lọ, mo ń bọ̀, mo ń ṣe kíní kan nìyẹn now. A very young girl. Ọmọ anilaburo àbí kò ní cousin àbí kò ní onírú wọn ní family member now. When they do some certain things, you got to overlook it. At that age, there's a way you correct them. There's a way you correct them. No. There's a way you talk to them. There's a way you even let them see they are wrong. Oh, you want to do this? Reason to shele. Reason to shele. Reason to shele. At age 24. And they come.
Yeah, I think going.
I'm so sorry. So as I was saying, you know the funny thing on all of this is the fact that those who have criticized, condemned this 24-year-old girl, don't think pe lórúkọ àṣà now anything. Níbi tọ́lọ́hun kì í ṣọba àkànú pé, do you know that àwọn ìyá tán wà ní even 50, 60 tẹ́ bá rí ìranù tán ń ṣe lórí J4M yìí, lórí online yìí, tẹ́ bá rí level of ìranù tó ń ṣe, tẹ́ bá rí level of camera down, tẹ́ bá rí level of sharing of nudes láàrin àwọn àgbàlagbà yìí. And these are the same set of people who first were here forming and claiming all level of righteousness. Ọmọ 24-year-old. Ìwà wo lẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kó wù? Báwo lẹ ṣe expect nírú situation àgbàlagbà? Kọ́lọ̀ má jẹ́ kéèyàn rí kú ẹni tó súnmọ́ ní life yìí. Because sometimes when I listen to these people talk, I'm like, have you lost someone close to you before? Someone you truly love before? Do you know how reality gone could set in? You just be doing things irrationally. O lè mú phone ẹ kó lọ máa text ẹ pé hello, what's up, how are you good? Kó máa wò pé bóyá ó tiẹ̀ máa reply. And these people gathered lórí ọmọ 24 years. None of you were even okay. Ká tiẹ̀ tún wò pé Wùnmí tún ṣe kíni kan ọmọ 5-month-old yẹn kọ́. Ṣé tiẹ̀ wo wípé kójú òun ló bí, kójú òun kọ́ tiẹ̀ ló bí pé ọmọ kókó yìí tiẹ̀ jẹ́ ká ọkọ̀ protect ẹ̀ ná, ẹ jẹ́ ká make sure pé ọmọ yìí wà okay, wípé at least ó wà well cared for and everything. Kí ni next thing tó people ṣe ọmọ 5 months gan èpè ìgbùrù ṣe kíni kan. And if you listen to these people, they tell you pé ọmọ mi sọ wípé ikú tó yẹ kí Liam kú òun ni promise ti gbà kú yẹn. And I'm like, are these people crazy? So as abiyamọ tí n bá sọ wípé torí àwọn ọmọ mi mo ṣe ń jẹ̀yà, àbí kí n sọ fún wípé ìyà tó yẹ kán ọmọ mi jẹ òun lèmi ń jẹ báyìí, torí ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe ń ọ̀zù báyìí, torí ẹ̀ ni mi ṣe jókòó, torí ẹ̀ ni mi ṣe lè ṣàwọn kankan, torí ọmọ mi ni mo ṣe ń jẹ̀yà. Àbí ṣé mi ìmọ̀ ṣáwọn abiyamọ ò kí ń sọ ni? wípé ikú tó yẹ ká ọmọ mi kú àbí nǹkan anything tó bá yẹ kó ṣọmọ mi èmi ni kó ṣe o. And these people, they take it to another level. Wunmi, if you listen to her story is not consistent. Me understand. Then to lose ọkọ, to lọ́mọ ìkókó, kóyàn má lose ọkọ gan. Tọkọ bá kọ̀yàn sílẹ̀. Àbí tí ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé me and my husband lẹ́jọ́ ń ṣe tó wá lọ fẹ́ yàwó mi. Irú onítọ̀hún yẹn kó wá máa sọ wípé statement yẹ o kò consistent láàárọ̀ ó sọ pé nígbà tó wá dọ̀sán nǹkan míì ló sọ. How do you expect such person? Irú ẹjọ́ wo ló fẹ́ jẹ́ kó tó? Okay, so as pé nǹkan tó ti cram sórí nǹkan tó bá sọ fún ẹ náà ló yẹ kó sọ kó lè sọ. Because even part of the element of grief, inconsistency wà nù ẹ̀, loss of mind, loss of memory wà nù ẹ̀. So they said kíníkan. I don't get it. But nǹkan tí ó bá wọn anybody kò fẹ́ dà o. Ní ìsìntẹ́ anybody sọ pé Wunmi kid, yes, a ti agree. Ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ mú, if by now tó bá ṣe sọ wípé Wunmi did not, òun waste time ara ẹni. A ti gbà pé Wunmi ló ṣe, ó yá àti gbọ́. But ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ lọ mọ evidence yín jáde. In 2 years, I give it to ọmọ Wunmi o. And I do say it anywhere. Torí ẹ̀mí ìmọ̀ níbi kan yàn kan sọ pé àwọn tó ń support Wunmi yẹn ọmọ yín kan fẹ́ irú ìyàwó bí Wunmi náà máa fẹ́ irú bí kíní kankan. Máa ń ṣàmì ẹ̀ because I give it to her. Àfi tí bá kí n wo social media ní ìsìn ni. Wunmi is Gen Z ṣì lọ́mọ yẹn now. Gen Z ṣì ni now. In 2 years, the most which ẹni tán which aunty jù tán blackmail jù ẹni tán wá evidence láti wá nǹkan láti fi downgrade ẹ jù nìyẹn now. And even just picture wípé ńgbà tó wà ní school ó ṣèrànù báyìí ó ṣe kinní kan báyìí ó ṣe nǹkan báyìí bóyá ó tiẹ̀ wá lọ pátí kan ló mọ tí yóò lọ ṣe kinní kan àbí pé àmúdé tiẹ̀ ó sẹ́ndì kinní ẹ̀kọ́ sí mi. You could not see anything. Lọ́mọ tó lọ yẹ institution nìyẹn o, tó lọ university Nàìjíríà nìyẹn o. Lè rí anything dẹ̀ ń jókòó ń pè kinní kan but àwọn ọmọ tí yín tó wà lábẹ́ ilé yín tó ti lọ school anything wọn náà wà náà. Ebí àwọn Yorùbá sọ pé ẹni tó bá máa dáṣọ fún ni tọrùn ara ẹ̀ láọkàn wò. Ìwọ tó mú ọmú ẹ tí ò ṣe pé wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ tó ń mu tó jẹ́ wípé ó lọ jalè ó wà lẹ́wọ̀n, òun jáde òun pọmọ èèyàn kan àṣànà ní àdúrà ó fẹ́ jalè ó fẹ́ sọ táyà sí lọ́rùn. Ìwọ tiẹ̀ ń kọ́ ìtí ìwọ bí gangan bo ló wà. Gbogbo ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí mélòó nu wọn lẹ rí tó lè mú ọmọ ẹ̀ tó lè fọmọ ẹ̀ yangàn. Mélòó nu wọn tó wá ń ṣẹ̀sìn káàkiri àdúgbò. Àtọkùnrin ẹwọ́rú chairman yẹn náà, a very highly irresponsible person. Ó ń disgrace ìlú. Each time tí n bá ń rí tán bá sọ pé Apéjẹ̀bú ló ti wá máa ń wò pé this man is a disgrace to in fact gan kò ń ṣara wa mi ìmọ̀ bí tó ti wá tó bá lọ wo history wọn dáadáa má nìyẹn òun ṣèjẹ̀bú bóyá àwọn àtọ̀húnrìn wá kan tó jẹ́ pé bí wọ́n wá dáko wọ́n wá darapọ̀ mọ́ wa wọn ò mórísun wọn mọ́ wọn ò mọ anything òun ló fi lè máa claim Jẹ̀bú. Kò sí lára wa rárá because kò sí àgbàlagbà kan tó máa wá wèrè tó ń wù yẹn. I've been in Abuja for 24 years. Kò síbi kan tó ń mọ̀ nooks and tani ló ń ṣẹlẹ́yà káàkiri lórí TikTok. Ló ń ṣẹlẹ́yà káàkiri ò sẹ́ndì okó ẹ̀ káàkiri àdúgbò. Just imagine people with no dignity and shame. Ká ní pé irú ẹni tó bá jẹ́ wípé èèyàn tó ní dignity ni tó mọlé tó ti jáde tó jẹ́ wípé ó ní business gidi tó ṣe pẹ̀lú gbogbo controversy tó ti níyẹn wàá rọra kórí ẹ̀ bọlé padà. ó tiẹ̀ ní sọ̀rọ̀ ó ní ṣe anything mọ́. This man will still come online á sì tún máa jókòó. Mi ì máa ń tó fún lórúkọ Chief Kànràn cause Kànràn ni lóòótọ́. Kọ́sẹ́ ẹ̀ lè réyàn kan tó ní lárí ní real life kó máa ṣe bí màá nìyẹn ṣe ń ṣe. A very useless person to the core. Very kò ní ìtìjú kò ní nǹkankan. Because how would you wake up? Ṣé mọ̀ pé ibi tí mo ti mọ̀ pé màá nìyẹn ya wèrè ni pé ó lọ́jọ́ kan tí mo jí mo fẹ́ mú early morning train. Mo ṣáà kàn fi airpod mi sí sétí pé nǹkan mo kàn lọ sókè mi mọ̀ tán stream ẹ̀. Màá nìyẹn ti wà online as early as bóyá bíi 7:30 man yìí ti ń rojọ́ ó ti ń rojọ́ lórí platform 7:30 láàárọ̀ bóyá bíi Tuesday kan àbí Wednesday kan mo gbà ṣé bí man yìí sọ pé bóyá tax consultant kan lòun àbí pé kíni kan 7:30 ṣé wọ́n lé yín kúrò lé ni ẹ ní dùnú ẹ láyọ̀ ni ní acclaim ẹ ṣíàmánu ẹ kíni kan. A very useless person, shameless man to the core. That one is totally shameless. Òun pẹ̀lú Vuvuzela Crunchy Queen. Àwọn aláìní nǹkan ṣe, àwọn aláìní tìjú, wọ́n kàn kún bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn family according to, wọ́n kàn ń ṣẹlẹ́yà káàkiri àdúgbò. Just imagine. But one thing I know in all of this is the fact that posterity will judge us all. Posterity will judge all of us. Kó jẹ́ rere ló ṣe o, kó jẹ́ ibi ló ṣe o, kó jẹ́ rere ló ṣe àbí ibi o, wàá jèrè ẹ̀ ṣáá ni. Wàá jèrè ẹ̀ ṣáá ni. And that's why I like this side. We play, we joke, we do everything, but there is respect. Ẹ̀yin obìnrin wa ń bí báyìí náà dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ́ ó yẹ kẹ́ máa gbé kùndùsù fáwọn ọkùnrin yín o. Wípé àdójútì yín lọ síta lọ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ yàdádì káàkiri àdúgbò. Ẹ gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti ṣe kámẹ́rà dáhùn wọ́n ṣe kinní kan o. Ẹ máa gbóríyìn fún wa. Make owó rí kámẹ́rà down gbogbo ṣáàjì.
Kò yẹ kẹ́yìn náà máa gbóríyìn fún wa. Ṣáwa dójú tì yín.
Ọmọ ṣáàjì yìí bọ́rin. Cosmo kan yìí máa jẹ́ pé so ṣẹ́rí this whole thing nígbà míì if tábà ń wò wípé kàkà àti cruise ká fún àwọn pípù yìí lẹ́ẹ̀ka ṣe kinní kan. Nígbà míì tó bá tún rọrùn wá feel wípé president ló fit àwọn people yìí kọ́kọ́ máa gbé wọn ṣépè everyday. Ó yẹ kọ́kọ́ máa gbé wọn ṣépè everyday because ṣẹ́rí nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ tún notice ni wípé tẹ́ bá lọ watch àwọn people yìí dáadáa go and watch them kẹ́dẹ̀ máa jókòó nígbà míì tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ láì fún wọn abẹ́ ń wò dáadáa ẹ máa rí wípé most of our people yìí wọ́n ò ní dùnnú. They are not happy. So their level unfortunate life tán ní wọ́n ń wéyàn tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n fẹ́ rí justification lára onítọ̀hún yẹn. Nǹkan tó ń wá káàkiri nìyẹn. They are bitter soul. They are unhappy. Wọ́n rí dùnnú. So wọ́n lè imagine the kind of love tó exist láàrin Mo àti Wunmi at that young age. Wọ́n lè phantom ẹ̀. So wọ́n wá ń project gbogbo ibi gbogbo nǹkan tó fi pé tó yẹ kí káwọn ṣe ní life wọn tán rí ṣe yẹn gbogbo ìjákulẹ̀ tán rí yẹn wọ́n ṣàwọn ẹ̀ tán fẹ́ gbélé lórí. That's their problem. But irrespective of anything, we are not going anywhere. We'll be here. We'll be here till when these people give us justice. Dosi sign, kò sign. November 11 is almost here. Gbogbo wa máa bára wa láyọ̀ àtàlàáfíà. Bóyá Josi ò ṣe o, bóyá ó ṣe o, we are going to see. that one is very, very sacrosanct and germane. So I rest my case. Thank you so much, everybody. I wish you all a wonderful weekend. Thank you for your time. I love you all. Eshegon.
We love you.